had this figure for about a week. So let's get into the Dark Lyn, the newest version of Evil Lyn when she becomes all powerful. And I'm also gonna slide in some views of some other Evil Lyns that I have. I had a review I need to do as well with the Sorceress Evil Lyn that I didn't do, so I'm gonna slide that one definitely in. But this is definitely a nice figure from what I have seen online, and I'm interested to open this bad boy up. But first, let's look at the artwork on the box, looking nice as always, and let's hit them with the slow motion. As you can see going around, fam, the artwork is nice. I mean, it's a nice but a nice image of Evil Lyn looking all powered up, making its way back to the back. And to me, I believe, fam, that this image right here is the coup de grace. I just wanted to show this image, fam, inside the box. This is a nice image as well, looking all powered up and quote unquote majestic. Before we get into the looks of the figure, I just want to show this backdrop image. I'm definitely going to hold on to this. It is a nice look. Let's get a closer look at this bad boy of the throne room. Very nice indeed. I am going to hold on to this image. She comes with this box kind of reminiscent of the classified and the boxes that they put their stuff in for the figures. A little different is they let you see what's in the box, the contents, as they say. So that's a nice little feature. Dark Lyn. Nothing on this side. Alright, so let's open this part up. Again, look like some cues. They all take cues from one another. We have the effects that's kind of similar to Skelegod. Get out of here. And then we have the hands. So we got the open hands, gripping hands, whatever you want to call them, 2 of those, and 2 of the punching hands. Nothing spectacular about them. We got them. Put those up. Take these, put these up as well. Let's get to Dark Lyn. Move this out the way. Alright. So just looking at this figure, fam, this figure looks pretty good. It looks pretty good in the box. It definitely looks like the figure, not the figure, how she looked in the movies. It's a cloth cape, or not necessarily a cape, not necessarily a dress, but it's cloth. Not all of it, but yeah, let's look at it. First off, I want to say the figure looks exactly like it does in the cartoon, and is definitely probably the largest female figure seen in a long time, if ever. So let's get some height on her. So she stands, this right, about 7.5. Let's get this a little closer. Stand her up straight. About 7.5. Man. Alright, so that got caught on. But yeah, about 7.5. So she's definitely a larger type of figure. Now, a couple of things right off the gate I have some issues with, but it's not major, is that I had to heat her up some because some of her joints were just really tight, especially in the in the thigh regions up here. These were really tight up here. I had to loosen them up. And zoom in some. So I definitely had to heat these areas up right here and right here. They're really tight. And then down here at the feet, you can see the bracelets or whatever. On this, make this a little easy to see. See, on this side here, it sits a little high. Sits a little high off the foot. Where this one is pretty much touching the foot. So if you try to do it from the side, so if you try to lift it up to adjust for height, you're hitting on that bracer, right? Whereas over here, and you're trying to adjust somewhat, you're not. So that's one complaint that kind of throws her balance off a little bit, of course. But she can stand pretty good. This right here kind of throws it off a little bit, and then the cape. This is a wired cape, so it can flare out nicely. Back this back off, giving her the Batman look. Right here, it shifts in the back. So you can shift from side to side. Give you a front look. And that does look good. A cosmic looking look in the background of the cape. This part does not flare out. There's no wires in that, but I'm pretty sure someone can do it. This part right here is hard. This part here can slide out easy. You can take it off the head. It has these holes right here, so you definitely, unless you're gonna plug it somehow, you're gonna have to keep these in. And this kind of shifts kind of easy side when you're messing with the head, but not horrible. Let's zoom in on the head. So the head sculpt in general is nice. I have to say they're getting better with Evelyn's face. You can tell it looks kind of sloppy, but they're trying to give it that, you know, I guess a crazy looking look. The jewel on there, it's okay. I would have liked it to be like a little more glossy, shiny, a little shinier, but it's all right. The eyes, and you know, the eyes look good. It looks really good. The face sculpt is good. From the side, you know, it looks all right. You know, a couple of little blotches right here. I didn't totally get it, but not a deal breaker. Armor is okay. Now, issue I have right here, might be unavoidable, not sure if it's due to the paint, is, I don't know how well it's showing up, is this section right here that obviously is blue. You can see little hints of blue right here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to fade. That's a different color. You probably couldn't avoid that. The skin tone, a minor nitpick. The jewel here, minor. But for the most part, it is a good imposing figure. So let's do some quick size comparisons. Here she is next to Teela, and you can see she towers over Teela. I mean, towers. Absolutely towers over Teela. There's from the side, you can really see how imposing she is to the Teela Revelation figure. Just in case, no, that's not the head for the Teela Revelation figure. It's a custom head, just in case you didn't realize it. Here she is next to the new Man-at-Arms figure with a couple of tweaks on him. And you can see she towers even over a male figure. And this is not a Classics figure. This is, again, the new Man-at-Arms figure with some tweaks. So you know the Revelation figures are bigger. Comparison with a 2000X General Rattler with a couple of tweaks on him to make him a little taller. Here's a Sumbo Grizzlor from the 80s. Filmation, what have you. Since I know you're wondering, here is Skelegod, the 40th anniversary He-Man and Evil-Lyn together. I think they all look great together. This is how I felt the Revelation He-Man should have been built, but I get it. They did it so that they can bring this guy out to make more money. But this is how I feel He-Man should look, because this face is actually very reminiscent of the He-Man from the Revelation cartoon. What you guys think? Looks like him to me. So we're going to size him up individually so you can get a better look at him. Let's move He-Man out the way. As you can see, Skelegod is kind of looking down on her a little bit. Well, actually, yeah, he's looking down on her a little bit, but she still has great size on her. Closer shot, you can see how Skelegod still is he the tallest? Yeah, he's still the tallest in the line, and she is very, very close to him. Reason why I said that is because I did a video for Too Bad, but I can't remember if Too Bad is taller than him now or if Skelegod still is. That's why. Since I talked about Too Bad, I decided to bring him out, and as you can see, I was incorrect, because Too Bad is now the biggest. Skelegod is close to Tubar's side, but Badra is definitely a lot bigger than him. So as you can see, she is taller than He-Man, which is impressive because this is a big He-Man figure. But yeah, she definitely has size on her. Hey, yo, even her abs giving He-Man a run for his money, man. That's crazy right there. Oh, man. And now we're going to look at the iterations we got so far. So this was the first Evil-Lyn we got for Revelations. Then not too long ago, we got this one, and you can see how there has been improvements on Evil-Lyn. Here in the beginning, her face was a little bit more subdued, but it was still a great paint job. Over here, it's a little more glossy now, but the paint job is still great. And then up here, it sticks with the glossy look. It sticks with the glossy look, but the paint scope is definitely good. It has, of course, it has a lot more colors going on. So with that being said, they're making us all wait for the figure that we really want. These are all good, but we all want to see, man, that's right, get her out the way. This Evil-Lyn right here. This is a classic Evil-Lyn. Get her out of the way. Matter of fact, you get out of the way too. This is the Evil-Lyn that we all want to see, and the eventually for Revelations to do in this classic style. I think it's going to be a little bit more blue instead of purple from what I kind of remember from the cartoon, but it'd be nice if they give us something like this in a purple as well, with that 2000X kind of color scheme for the skin. But all in all, the Evil-Lyns all came out good. I just realized that I didn't show the effects, and one thing that is kind of good for this middle strap she has going down in the front is that you can use it, back it off some, you can use it as a bracer to kind of hold her up and doing some poses. Not that it's totally difficult to do it, but it's a little awkward sometimes because the weight of the cape in the back and the shoulder pieces. So here she is standing up from the side view. I got her resting a little bit on the strap, so you can see it's basically the same thing as Skelegod, except it's a lot smaller and it's blue. Don't know. I don't feel like digging in the bin to get the one for Scale of God, but it's basically the same thing. And you can use both of the hands on there. You can use the fist, and you can use the open hand as well. All in all, this figure is pretty good. I'm glad they didn't make her the same size as all the other women, and then want you to be like, yeah, Evil-Lyn can take He-Man and Scale of God being this tiny, but with her being this size, and knowing what we know from the Revelation cartoon, it gives you, the feeling that yeah, she's powered up. She's a whole lot bigger, a whole lot more cut, and yeah, she still with the power of Grayskull, and she can give these two guys who are at their peak a run for their money, even at the same time. But all that being said, it's a solid figure. The one thing that irritates me the most is this thing right here that's like a crown. This thing right here, it irritates me because it keeps coming loose as soon as I go to move her or grab her or anything. So that's the one thing that irritates me. Cooks my grits. And look at her in all her majestic glory, looking good, looking real goods. Yeah, I gotta say, man, this is a nice figure. Get a chance, pick it up. Not much more I can say. I know most of y'all probably gonna pick her up anyway. So we about to end it. Checking her out in the front. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at all the Evil-Lyns we got so far in Revelations. We're going to start off with the first Evil-Lyn, and this is still a nice looking Evil-Lyn. And of course, we're going to now move on to Stripper-Lyn, as I call it. Got to do a video on her. And now finally, the one that we really want, but they're going to make us wait for her last. We're going to show you the classic Evil-Lyn. I don't think she will be in the purple. I think she will be in the blue. I wish we could get her skin color in this grayish like the 2000X, but we won't. One more to go. The one we all waiting for. And so like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.